thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. You're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. You're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. You're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. You're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. What's you're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort. Are we live? You're welcome to today's live stream with my East China, the Mayor of Housing. We're trying to make sure that we are live on all platforms. Check Facebook if Facebook is working. Are we live on Facebook? Let me even check the comment section. Okay. If we're Facebooking live. Okay, so you're welcome to today's presentation. My name is My East China, the Mayor of Housing. And we are trying to ensure that we are live. I'm looking so good today in this your setting. I'm liking myself on liking myself on the video. Are you sure I should do this presentation, or I should just tell my video self to do it? Because I'm liking what I'm seeing on the video. Please, if you want me to do the presentation or what I'm seeing online, because the person I'm seeing online is finer than me. If you want the me to do it or the online me, please type in the comment section you, or those that want the online me, just type online. Let me be sure, because it shocked me. Let me see how many people want me, please. The video is nice. I said it now. The video is nice. Even me, I'm fine like this. Nicholas and Josiane. I don't know if our hand is involved in it, but for this beautiful setup, I think you guys are going to get a bonus today. So well done. We're going to go right into the business because we're 8 minutes late already. And my name is My East China. I'm a real estate success strategist and Africa's biggest value monger and the mayor of housing. And today I'll be taking you on the best investment vehicle as regarding this modern age. Nicholas, we forgot to put the name of the person that chose this topic. I want to be giving credit to them. So please, today, let's remember the person's name so that we can credit it. I think it's Alaba, Alaba International. Adebayo Alaba. So this is credit to Adebayo Alaba International Market, the best investment vehicle as regarding this modern age. If you watch the video that I was playing before we came on, you would have seen that the vehicle is important, but something is more important. So let's get right into it. We're going to rush through it, but at the end, if you think we are too fast, no problem. We're going to come back with a recap where we'll give you the details for you to dig deep. So what is investment? Investment is just anything that gives you profit. And the most important term for the profit you make from investment is called ROI, return on your investment. So anything that gives you profit as a return is an investment. Investment vehicle is the means by which you make profit. You make profit through properties, the property becomes your investment vehicle. If you make money through business, the business becomes an investment vehicle. So whatever asset gives you profit becomes the vehicle. And the name of the game is profit, because profit is more money than money. The only money when senior money, now profit. And one of the person that puts that in perspective is my best friend and my best posthumous mentor, Jim Rohn. He said profits are better than wages because wages will make you a living. Wages, for those that don't know, is salaries. But profits will make you a fortune. So in investment, we're talking about earning a fortune, not earning a living. And there are two kinds of ROI. ROI is a return on investment. There's the active profit and the passive profit. Active profit is the profit or ROI you make from your direct involvement and activities. It involves you directly and your activities. While passive profits are profits or ROI you make from assets that without your direct involvement or activity. For instance, real estate, after you build your house, your landlord doesn't need to come and open your door every morning. He doesn't need any activity to earn your rent. After you buy shares, you don't need any activity to earn dividends. It's the company that will do that. So, and this has created a global misdirection because passive profit or passive ROI is more powerful than active ROI. So there is this obsession for passive profits without mastering active profits. Passive profits are like becoming a commander in the army and having the army go to war for you without you going to war. But without joining the military or becoming a member of the army, you can't rise to the rank of a commander. So a lot of young people are inundated with the idea of passive income that they have not mastered active income. And there's the allure or pull for you to want to go to get passive income. Please, this is the part where you bring out your pen and paper and write. Trying to master passive income without mastering active income will derail both your active income and your passive income. Write it down. Trying to master passive income or passive profits without mastering active income or active profit will derail both your active income and your passive income. So the first things first, before you earn passive ROI, you must first master, not only earn, but master active ROI. But in everything we're going to say today, if you remember this, my presentation is done. And that is the sacrosanct must for all investment vehicle, whether the vehicle is bonds, whether the vehicle is real estate, whether the vehicle is business, anything the vehicle is, it must have the 3S of investment. If you've been listening to my videos, whenever I talk about investment, I always mention the vehicle must be safe, it must have security, the vehicle must be simple, it must have simplicity, and the vehicle must be sustainable, it must have sustainability. Those are the 3S of investment. It's like a motor vehicle. Any motor car you buy, it must have a safe vehicle. This is why a lot of people lose money in get quick rich. Get rich quick is the greatest way people lose money in investment because most of the get rich quick vehicles are not get rich safe. Like I tell people, real estate is not a get rich quick vehicle, but a get rich surely vehicle. So a slow vehicle is better than a fast, unsafe one. In terms of security of your money, the security of your money is more important than the ROI on your money. And the greatest man I'll be quoting this evening is the greatest living investor of the 21st century. There are three names you always hear in terms of investment in the 21st century. Benjamin Graham, of blessed memory, Charlie Munger of recent blessed memory, and Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is the #1 living investor in the world, and he says, rule #1 for financial or investment security: never lose your capital or never lose money. Rule #2: never forget rule #1. So many people, investment is so simple that so many people are so excited to make money that they lose money. So never forget that. And the truth is that when inflation became higher than interest rates, savers became losers. So if you are still saving in this age only without investing your savings, you are losing money, and I'll show you how. For instance, in Nigeria today, the savings rate, what the bank pays you if you keep money in the bank, is 5% to 14%, depending on the bank. Commercial banks pay about 5%. Then those online digital banking and high-tech or H-tech companies pay more than 5% per annum. They pay about 14%. And the inflation rate is between 22% and 36%, even though some industries or some particular sectors are higher than that. So if you minus 22 to 35% minus 5 to 14%, you'll be getting 17 to 22% loss annually. So if you keep money in the bank every year, that money is losing 17 to 22% from just inflation. So, but in terms of security of investment, it is better for you to lose 17 to 22% than to lose the 100%. So it's better to leave your money in the bank than to go and lose the whole money. So what smart bankers do is that they get the money in fixed deposits so that the bank pays them something on top of the money. So if you are not 100% sure of the vehicle and the safety of the vehicle, please keep your money in the bank. Amen. Simplicity. One of the greatest genius of the 21st century, Albert Einstein, to simplify is intelligence. To complexify or make complex is foolishness. So Albert Einstein, in trying to show us what simplicity means, he said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. So any vehicle that is not simple enough for you to explain to a 6-year-old child is not simple enough for you to invest in. So you must know how it makes profit. They tell you it's crypto, or there's this popular one, mining of coins, and you don't know how it makes profit. There was a time it was a hamster. There's one they were tapping. Everybody was tapping. If you don't know how that tapping turns to money, how can just tapping become money? Then you don't understand it. And Tony Robbins, the opposite of simplicity, says complexity is the enemy of execution. So the more complex it is, the more hard it is to understand. So in terms of investment, kissing is the best thing. Just learn how to kiss it. The vehicle must be kiss. Keep it simple and stupid for a 6-year-old to understand. So the KISS formula works so well. And compound interest is so simple yet powerful. Remember what I taught in our live stream the last time, and you might need to screenshot the magic of the compounding penny. How 1 penny turns to 10.7 million naira in 31 days. And the same genius, Albert Einstein, the greatest of the 21st century, said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Those that understand it earn from it. Those that don't understand it pay for it. So if you ever get confused in any investment, you lose money and your money will be lost. So if you don't know how, how the thing makes money, you're in real estate, you are just buying land, buying houses. You don't know how it makes money. If you are confused, your money will get lost. The lost is a word only for Nigerians. So, but if you check the English meaning of lost, con is negative, lost is lost. So money stands on understanding and flees from complication and confusion. So any vehicle that is complicated and confuses you will make you lose money. The last or the third S, sustainability. Making money again and again is more important than making money. Poor people are always obsessed about making money. Rich people are always obsessed about making plenty money. But wealthy people are obsessed about making money again and again, even if it's simple, small money. So the question is, will the vehicle be there today and tomorrow? If the vehicle is not a vehicle that will last till 10 years, it's not a good vehicle. Like maybe today now, or those days that cyber cafe was raining, somebody asks you to invest, is not a right vehicle. And talking about vehicle, if anybody asks you to invest in fossil fuel petrol vehicle production today, in the next 10 years, that business will not be there, because what will be there in the next 10 years is EVs, electric vehicles. So Warren Buffett, again, the greatest investment genius or investment guru of the 21st century that is alive, he said, if you are not willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. What it means, if you are not willing to invest in a vehicle that will last for more than 10 years, don't even invest in that vehicle for 10 minutes. So any vehicle you check that will not last 10 years, don't invest in it. And we're going to give you the 7 best passive income vehicles and the 3 best active income vehicles. The 7 best that are wiser and safer than keeping your money in the bank. Number 1, treasury bills, where you buy the government's debt instruments. And this one is so safe that the government even pays you the ROI in advance. For instance, if you are buying a treasury bill of 20% and you invest 100,000, your 20,000 will be paid upfront, and your 100,000 will be paid upon maturity. Number 2, commodities like cobalt, silver, and industrial commodities, and maybe agricultural commodities. Cobalt, for instance, is used by a lot of phone manufacturing companies. So it's a mineral and a commodity that some people trade by buying it at the raw stage and selling it at companies. And sometimes you don't need to buy it directly, but you have a company that trades it as a commodity. You pay and they do the trading for you. Number 3, gold, silver, and platinum. My mentor Robert Kiyosaki calls gold the money of the gods. He says, as long as the earth remaineth, gold will always be money and valuable. Number 4, collectibles. Collectibles are like arts. Like there are some rare arts that you can buy. When you want to get back your money, you sell it. And they get their value from 3 things: from scarcity, from aesthetics, and a community that values that collectible. Number 5, cryptocurrencies. And when I'm talking about cryptocurrencies, not crypto projects. Projects are those currencies that have not yet been launched. That's where a lot of people lose money. But when a currency has been launched, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Investing in them will keep your money safe. And they are non-fungibles because they have limited units that will ever exist. That's where they get their value. Then passively run businesses. If you have a business that you own, but you are not the one running the business, that business is a huge asset. Like Dangote, I was told recently, have actively stopped working in Dangote and has handed over to his daughters and other people. That Dangote business becomes a huge asset to him. And number 7, the Oga Patapata of them all, and the one that as long as the earth exists, the wealth of the earth will be the earth, and that is real estate. So real estate rent is the most passive and the most retentive income in the world that, whether you have sense or not, whether you are there or not, continues to pay. So those are the 7 passive vehicles. Then the 3 best active vehicles for investment is number 1, personal development. Number 2, skill development. Number 3, business development. So these 3, your personal development, your skills, and your business, are the greatest direct asset. And we're going to directly dissect them. Number 1, personal development is anything you do that develops you. And one of the greatest ancient Chinese sages, named Lao Tzu, he said, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. So self-development is self-mastery, and that's the greatest power both for earning and for anything else. And I say the best investment is investing in your personal development, because the only thing in investment greater than ROI, return on investment, is ROY, return on you. You are more valuable than any of those 7 vehicles I mentioned. Like, I am more valuable than real estate. So you are the best investment vehicle if you develop yourself. The best form of self-love is personal development. So thou shalt love your neighbor as thyself. To love thyself, develop thyself. And there are 3 ways to develop yourself in personal development. Number 1 is knowledge. Knowledge is not passive, it's active knowledge. Remember, this is active vehicle. You must get knowledge that is applied. Number 2, virtues. We talked about one of the virtues last time. Loyalty is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Temperance is a virtue. Courage is a virtue. Grit is a virtue. Persistence is a virtue. Understanding is a virtue. There's all the wonderful things that makes for personal development are virtues. And number 3 is attitude. The 100% determinant of your failure or your success is attitude. Somebody gave percentages to letters. A being 1. When you add attitude, if you give numbers according to the alphabet, you get 100%. So your attitude will make your knowledge and your virtues work or not work. Number 2, after personal development, is your skills. Skill is so powerful as an asset that knowledge is not skill. Knowledge plus 10,000 times is skill. Shinichi Suzuki It means that if you have knowledge of how to do a thing and you do that thing 10,000 times, it becomes a skill. And Michael Cladwell said it that any skill you practice 10,000 hours becomes a world-class skill. And every skill you acquire doubles your odds of success. Scott Adams. Every skill you acquire doubles your odds for success. And I say in the 21st century, skills and character are most important for success. It takes skills to acquire success and character to retain it. Once you can build your skills and build your character, you're unstoppable in the 21st century. And there are 3 kinds of skills you must learn, especially in this modern age as regards our topic. Number 1, your skill must be a contemporary skill that we need today. Like today, you can learn typewriting instead of AI writing. You have learned an obsolete skill. Number 2, the skill must be in demand. If you can learn the skill of speaking and you are speaking rubbish, nobody demands for rubbish. Everybody demands for value. Number 3, the skill must be high paying. The skill of opening a door and closing it for people to come in is called the company GM, the company gate man. Is a low paying skill than the company GM, general manager. So if you go and learn the wrong GM, gate man, instead of learning the high paying GM, general manager, gate man, they might pay him 30K. And the same company, they might pay the general manager 30 million. Then the third vehicle in the active vehicle, apart from personal development and skills, is business. Businesses are the most powerful compounding vehicles in the world because it's only in business that you can start with 1,000 naira and the same year you started with 1,000, make a million naira. All those other vehicles I told you can't put 1,000 naira in bonds or treasury bills and in a year you make 1 million naira. Sure you dey whine me ni how you want do am, but business, you can start business with 1,000 and in that year even make more than 1 million. So the highest paying asset in the world is a delighted customer. Having a customer or making a customer is called business. Number 2, make a customer, not a sale. Mediocre business people want to make a sale. Expert business people want to make a customer because a customer is worth 1,000 sales. One of the people that understand customers and business so much is Sam Walton, or the Walmart fame. He said, the only boss in business is the customer, and he can fire everybody in the company from the chairman to the gate man simply by spending his money somewhere else. So when customers come to your business to spend money, they are the boss. When they stop coming to your business, they fired you. And if all of them stop coming, the business will go under. And for your business to be valuable, your business needs to be sellable. You build it in such a way you can sell it to another person. Your business needs to be sustainable. You build it to last at least 100 years. This one is more than 10 years. And number 3, your business must be scalable. You build your business in a way that it can multiply itself in various locations and go global. So if you check what we just taught you, the 7 vehicles are not you vehicles. Those 7 vehicles are not you vehicles. Those passive vehicles. But the active vehicles, the 3 vehicles, are you vehicles. Your personal development is you, your skill is you, and your business is you. So remember our topic for the day. The best investment vehicle as regards this modern age. So the best investment vehicle as regarding this modern age is an investment in you. You are the greatest investment vehicle in the modern age, in the AI age, in the industrial age, in the information age, in the age to come. And you don't need to believe me for that statement because I'm not an investment guru. Remember, I told you there is a greatest living investment guru of the 21st century. So believe Warren Buffett. And he says, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing on this channel, because I want you to become your best asset. So invest in you, invest in your personal development, invest in your skills, and invest in your business. And if you ask me, your first $10,000, $10,000 is about 60 million naira in Nigeria, should go to your personal development. The first $100,000 is about 160 million, should go to investment in your skills. And your first 1 million should go to investment in your business. So, but you don't have to wait till you have $10,000. If you have, I think the lowest data now is, do they say 100 MB? 100 MB should be like $100, have it passed 100 naira. 100 MB should be like 50 naira. So that first 16 million should start from the first 50 naira of 100 MB that you invest into your personal development. But unfortunately, most people invest in their personal entertainment and not their personal development. Most people invest in get rich quick schemes and not their skills. And most people invest in other people's vehicles and not their business. So in conclusion, just remember the 3S of investment. They must be secured, simple, and sustainable. And those three must be on you. Because you are the best vehicle, you must make yourself secure. And you become secure through trust. Become the most trusted person you know. You make yourself secure through character. Develop the strongest character you know. You make yourself secure through discipline. Become the most disciplined person you know. Number two, simple. You make yourself simple through understanding. Remember, if you cannot explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it. So understand your industry or your skills so well, or investment so well, or your personal development, that you can explain it to a 6-year-old. You become simple through wisdom. Wisdom is the correct application of knowledge. You must be wise enough to correctly apply every knowledge, especially the ones you get from this channel, to make it simple enough. But the greatest simplicity is the result. People ask you, are you good in real estate? You just point your estate. It needs no explanation. Are you good in YouTube? You just give them your channel link. It needs no explanation. That's the greatest simplicity. And number three, making yourself sustainable. You make yourself sustainable through continuous learning. My mentor, Tony Robbins, called it constant and never-ending improvement. You make yourself sustainable and relevant through adaptability. How are you adapting to this AI age, where curiosity is now the new intelligence and discipline is now the new wisdom? You make yourself sustainable through integrity. As long as the earth exists, integrity will be sustainability, whether it's AI or Stone Age. So you must first obsess about ROI before ROY before ROI. Because the only thing greater than ROI is ROY. Returns on you before returns on investment, because you are the person that will choose the investment vehicle. You become the investment vehicle when you become an asset. You are the person that will control whatever passive income comes from. Everything is all on you. So obsess about your personal development, obsess about your skills, obsess about your business. And the goal, which is what has been keeping me going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm, is financial freedom. When your return on investment is above your life needs and expenditures. After this lecture, please get a pen and paper and write how much you need to survive or enjoy your life very well. If that amount is $100,000 a month, if it's 1 million a month, find out. And then have two lists so that you don't confuse yourself. Basic living. Basic living for me is fuel, recharge card, rent, and food. Then dream life. Dream life is private jets, boat cruises, enjoyment, or anything you can imagine. My basic freedom happened when I got the C of O of my property. And this one is called absolute freedom, where you can earn your dream life from your return on investment. It will be happening by the time I've gotten the number of units I want to get for myself in a lesser highlands. So I know how many houses will set me free. So find your number and then find what vehicle you want to use and how much will set you free. For instance, if you are using treasury bills as your vehicle and you find out that you need 2 million naira a month to be absolutely free, 2 million naira a month times 12 is 24 million. And remember, I told you treasury bills is about 20%. Let's say it is 20%. For you to earn 24 million naira as 20%, you must have 120 million naira as capital. If you don't have ROY, which is a return on you, if you don't have personal development, if you don't have skills, you don't have business, where will you get the 120 million naira to invest in treasury bills to pay you 24 million to live your absolute life? So the goal is build your ROY to build an ROI that is above your life needs and your expenses. And if you do that, you'll be in your financial freedom. And I must see you in your financial freedom. Thank you very much. It's time for questions. I'll be taking 10 of your questions. During the recap, for those that really want to invest, you must invest time on you. And one of the best ways is to watch the recap where we are going to dig deep. Please don't ask stupid questions, Nicholas, if you want your personal development to work on today's live. First question.
In picking a skill, what position does passion take?
Please, Miracle Okoli, go to my lecture on the formula for success. Passion is the number one thing in the formula for success. Formula for success is P plus T stroke S times A square. P is passion plus talent or skill. Talent you have naturally, like Messi. Skill you develop through hard work, like Ronaldo. Times action and association.
taking the right action and associating with the right people. Remember, we talked about relationships. So, passion is number one. The question is now, what is passion? Most people miss passion because they think passion is love on fire. Yes, whether the love is on fire or on ice. Passion is love in unstoppable motion. So if anything can stop you, it's not passion. If it is not moving you, it's not passion. It is my passion for financial freedom that after going to cell for 2 months in the worst state CID cell in Owerri State CID and going to the most congested prison then in Nigeria, Owerri prison for 8 months, I still came out and continued pursuing my financial freedom. It is my passion for freedom that in Alessa Highland, even when our C of O was delayed and there was a lot of hurdles for 2 years to cross, I continued preaching that one passion. So passion is love in unstoppable motion. And then the difference between passion and distraction, because you can have love in a unstoppable motion towards the wrong thing. Like there, unfortunately in Nigeria, some youths are very passionate about ritual killing or Yahoo Plus. So the next thing for passion is profit. If the thing does not have profit, is a distraction. For instance, anything that gives you immediate profit and later liability, like ritual killing, is a high liability and a high distraction. Anything that gives you immediate pleasure, like a beautiful girl with a useless character, you want to sleep with her today and tomorrow she puts you in trouble, or you want to marry her for her beauty but her character will put you in trouble, or you want to marry him for his 6 packs but his 6 packs will give you 6 eye packs from his punching you. It's your distraction and not your passion. So difference between passion and distraction is profit. Passion is on love in unstoppable motion. So what is the thing you love so much that gives you profit that nothing can stop you? And for me, it's sales and marketing, and my goal is financial freedom. If you like, kill me. My spirit will still be chasing financial freedom. Question number 2.
Is it really possible to go far in life without skill? I ask this question because I know someone who has gathered so many skills yet still finds it difficult to expel.
Skill. Joyce Emmanuel, let me go back to skill. Please go back to skill. Joyce. Joyce. Oh. There are 3 things that make skills important. Number 1, contemporary skills. The person you know that has gathered so much skill, is the person an AI expert? Is the person a sales and marketing expert? Is the person a fashion designer, not a fashion seamstress? A tailor is not a fashion designer. Is the person a creative fashion designer? Is the person a creative, result-oriented digital marketer? There is nobody that develops skills that does not make money. For instance, in YouTube, doing a video and posting on YouTube is not YouTube skills. Doing a video and posting on YouTube that gets 1 million views and 1 million subscribers is a YouTube skill. Like, I don't call myself a YouTuber because I am still learning YouTube. If I'd mastered YouTube, you won't see 32.1k subscribers. What you see there is 32 million subscribers. You won't see 115 people watching. You will see 115,000 people watching, like if you have ever been on NSPPD. So you can't tell me you have mastered any skill and you didn't make money if that skill is contemporary. Number 1. Number 2, if that skill is a skill people are looking for. Like right now, I'm looking for somebody that has mastered YouTube, that can take this channel from 32k to 32 million. Hey, if you can take this channel from 32k to 32 million and from 123 people watching to 123,000 people watching. I will not only pay you 10 million naira a month, I will make you a partner to the channel. So, is the skill the person learnt in demand? Number 3, is it a high-paying skill? To be a YouTube admin that answers comments and assists some basic things in the page might make you 100,000. But to be a YouTube director that ensures the videos have optimization and this channel is promoted, and you can take my channel from 32k subscribers to even 1 million subscribers, you might be paid 1 million naira a month. So please, stop confusing artisan skills with skills. All skills are not equal. To carry block is a skill. In Nigeria, to gossip is a skill. That's why we have gossip channels on TV, on social media. Gossiping is a skill. But if you can't gossip like Gossip Mill, your skill is not big enough. If you only gossip in your area about your neighbor when buy motor, and Gossip Mill is doing it on a scale that pays him money, then you don't yet have the skill. You are an artisan. Artisan is a moi moi and agidi skill. Real skill is a contemporary, in demand, and high paying skills. Please don't get it twisted. If you have not seen where your skill is contemporary, is in high demand and high paying, you don't have skill. What you have is artisan, petit, moi moi, agidi, and miriofe skill. Question number 3.
How can keys be implemented in the world of business?
What?
How can keys
Yes, now.
be implemented in the world of business?
Joshua, for keys can be implemented by knowing that business is a sell or die affair. A lot of people complicate business. Business is designing logo. Business is doing YouTube live. My dear, this YouTube live no be business. Business is selling property. If I never sell land, I don't chop. If I like, I should do 200 million YouTube live in how to invest in a lesser highland, the intravenous sagranian investment of the best city location with imperial and exotic possibilities. If I don't sell land, I no go chop. Amen. So how to invest keys in business is Joshua for go and sell or die. All other things are distractions in business. They are accessories after the fact. Whether you have a logo, accessory after the fact. Do you have a nice office? Accessory after the fact. Do you post social media? Accessory after the fact. Do you employ staff? Accessory after the fact. Is the business scalable? Accessory after the fact. The first thing and the last thing in business, the only thing in business, the keys of business is selling. That's why I like Igbo people. They kiss business. They call it their afia or their shade. Anything you are talking for Kostaris, first thing for Kostaris is that you are buying his product first before you start talking of any other thing. Even accounting is not important in business because if you no sell money, wetin accountant go count. So the keys is customer. That's why if you notice, when I talked about business, I was just talking about one thing. Customer. I kept it. I kissed it. I was just talking about customer because if you have somebody called a customer that pays you, have a business. I didn't start talking about the leads acquisition, the leads follow-up, the marketing system, the accounting system, the recruitment system, this system, that system. I know all that. But the keys of business is sell or die, Joshua. So please go and sell or stop asking me questions. Question number 5.
Henry Ali,
Mm-hmm.
how can individuals maintain motivation and accountability in their self-improvement journey?
Profit. If you don't see profit at the end of your self-improvement journey, nothing can motivate you. Henry, if I tell you that if you do 10 press up, I'll give you 10 billion naira. Do you need motivation? I said it and I'll say it again. If you don't see a future that excites you, you don't have a future. So, Henry, if your future is not exciting enough for you to wake up before your alarm clock, you don't have a future. If your future is not exciting enough for you to go to prison and come back and still be pursuing it, you don't have a future. If your future is not exciting enough that Nigeria economy or any bad government cannot slow you down, you don't have a future. If your future is not strong enough for you not to come to this life and still be motivated to fly, you don't have a future. If your future needs an external person to bring you motivation for you to go to your own future, you don't have a future. Question number 6. Mm-hmm.
What investment today will inspire my family tomorrow without reducing my freedom?
Personal development. Why are you asking that kind of question now? It's there now. Personal development, skills, and your business. ROY. Become so good that you are free in doing the thing that gives money. I am so good in sales, Ifoma, that it doesn't affect my freedom. In fact, sales is my freedom. When I'm selling to customers, it is not work. It is fun. And I have fun selling. And I have fun closing big business. And I have fun receiving big alerts. The only thing I like more than big alert is a bigger alert. And when you just open your mouth and talk and people say, wow, you are so good, I would like to buy. Like over the week, I had a client that came in for a business that was supposed to do 8 plots. But when I finished my inspection and presentation, the person decided to go for 10 plots. Those 2 extra plots were a compliment to my selling ability. I felt so good. It brought my freedom from the alert it brings. So when you become so good that, like Messi, you are playing on the football pitch, playing, not working, and people are giving you money. Like Davido, you are having fun. Doing I'm unavailable. You are even unavailable, yet they still they pay you even when you know they are available. That is how you make money without affecting your freedom. But when you try to make money without improving yourself, you'll be confused about how you are making the money. And any day the vehicle shake, like Warren Buffett. No matter how the stock market shakes, he doesn't shake because he's the stock market himself. He's the asset. But investors that don't know anything, when stock market shake, they'll start crying because they start losing money. Money hates confusion, and money hates comfort zone, and money hates stagnation. Stagnant money stinks. Start moving towards your development. Question number 7.
Angela Taylor,
Uh-huh.
what are the worst and best investments you've made when you first started investing? And what do you think you could have done better?
The worst investment I've made, I've told you guys my story, is trusting people I don't know. My first ever investment of 3.5 million naira, I was still a house officer. I carried it and gave to one guy called Ayo. He was supposed to go and carry a tanker of oil from Port Harcourt refinery to NASCO in Jos as the Prince of Jos. I wanted him to supply that, and I was to make, I think, 1.5 million. I can't remember. Up till today, he never reached refinery because I give her the 3.5 in 2005. Ayo is still on his way to refinery. Oya, Ayo, come back now and give me the money. Up till today, Ayo never come back. I never see my money. So trusting people I don't know was the worst business investment and decision I did in my life. And I did it several times. And the best business decision I gave myself was in 2017 when I read 8 hours every day for 1 year. I also broke that year. I said, since the time will pass, like Dino Melaye, if we talk, we die. If we don't talk, we die. If I stay, the time will pass. If I don't read, the time will still pass. Let me kukuma use the right time to read and get sense. The development I got in 2017 was so much that up to today, I'm still reaping from that development. Every year, I read about 30 minutes to 1 hour every day just to refresh what I started that year. That was what made me so good in real estate that in 2018, I walked up to the owner of a company and said, Oga, you own the company. I own the skill. I can sell your property better than you. And that's how my journey in real estate started. And today, the rest is history. Without that year, there will be no Alessa Highlands today. The day I'll give us the full testimony of how I bought Alessa Highlands, all of you open your mouth and be shouting. So that also gave me the reading skills to start reading the Bible. When I started reading the Bible, God now arrested me through the word. And it's that arrest that has led to the grace, God in the race, or grace, G, God rewarding Aloy, China, Emeka, grace. And that's what you guys are seeing. So without that voracious reading and that hunger in developing myself and developing my passion for reading, I won't even know God, because no preacher could tell me about God like my studying the Bible. No wonder it's written in 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show yourself approved. My approval came from that 1 year of study, and that has been the best investment that has produced this living, walking wonder of wisdom called my Ace China. Now, there's no business in the world I can't do because I have developed the person, the tool, the vehicle that will do the business. Question number 8. Mm-hmm.
And multiple investment vehicles affect one's growth and development in this modern age. PBS explain.
What's the name?
Umaomi Adewale.
Number 1. Omaomi Adewale, how many are you? How multiple are you? How many Adewami, Omaomi Adewale are there? I said the best investment vehicle in the world is you, and you are still talking of multiple investment vehicles. How multiple are you? When you develop yourself, remember I talked about mastery in a skill, and please let me go back to skills. Go back to this page on skills. Knowledge is not skill. Yes. Remember, you are, investment in you is personal development, skill, and your business. Oma with me, how many skills can you practice 10,000 times and practice plenty skills? 10,000 times, if you are doing it 4 times a day, it will take you about 7 years. How long are you going to live, Oma Umi, that you take one skill that you practice 4 times a day and you practice it for 7 years for you to become world class in that skill, for you to now be practicing multiple skills? That's why I love the Igbo apprenticeship system. How can one apprentice be having multiple vehicles of apprenticeship? I am an apprentice to Oga Kostaris, Oga China, and Oga this thing. It's not possible. So I told you, Omaomi, before I started, that the greatest, go back to this slide, the obsession for what do you call it? For passive income. Let me show you. The global misdirection. Omaomi, you just fell into this trap. Chai. That means I know teach the global misdirection. It should be around number 6 or 7. Just when you start from the beginning. After what is investment? Investment profits are better. Two kinds of active profit, passive profit. Then the global misdirection. It should be 7, slide number 7 or 8. Please put it for more with me. And please, everybody should listen attentively. In fact, this is the part where you hold your ear. There is this obsession for passive income profit without mastering active profit. Remember the KISS formula. Keep it simple and stupid. You can't have multiple vehicles of investment when you have not become the master of one vehicle. Warren Buffett, the greatest living investor alive, is only master of bonds, portfolio investment. That's shares and all those investments, company dividends and all that. He is not a master in real estate. He is not a master in commodities. He's not a master in collectible. He doesn't know anything about Bitcoin. Warren Buffett, the greatest investment guru, no send Bitcoin. He's the master of portfolio investment, bonds, shares, and index funds. So, more with me, don't allow these multiple vehicles. You no get motor. You want get multiple motor. You first get your own motor. Who no get driver's license, no they get multiple cars. You must first get your own taxi before you buy other taxi, give to other people. Please and please, you cannot build a 10-story building by building 10 different foundations. You must face one foundation. After laying the foundation, you build the first story, second story, third story. You don't build a foundation in Ikoyi, run to Port Harcourt, build another foundation, run to Isiobomotonkom. You have 10 foundations, do not make 10 stories. No, my mentor, David Ibiome, said, no 4-man has the strength of 4 men. Omo, this is your misdirection and your distraction. There's no multiple vehicles. There's only one vehicle. You only get multiple vehicles when you've mastered one vehicle, and it takes 20 years to master a vehicle. How long are you going to live, Omo? I've been in real estate for 6 years, getting to, 7 years now, getting to 8 years. I have not even mastered real estate. What are you doing that you are mastering multiple vehicles? How now? People come to me for oil and gas. I say, I never sabi real estate finish. I want to go put money for oil and gas. People come to me, crypto. I say, so this real estate, when I never build a lesser highland finish, you want to come kill me, Abi? Make I go dey learn crypto. I never learn the one I dey learn finish. Focus means FOCUS. Follow one course until successful. Omo, have you ever gone to the university and seen a student that is doing 7 courses? He's in medicine, he's in marketing, he's in law, he's in engineering. You're only in one department, but when you finish that department and you want to come and do your master's in another department or second degree in another department, it's a different thing. But at a time, you can't be in medicine and law. Chasing multiple rabbits will help you catch none. All of you that wake up, hey, I want to invest in real estate, I want to invest in bonds, I want to invest in this. When you've not even invested in yourself and you don't understand those things, what are you investing? Question number 9. Yes. Aladiran Ajokemi. Risk tolerance is how much risk you can tolerate. Like me, my risk tolerance is 1 billion%. I can risk dying and waking up again if it's possible. Some people can't tolerate risk, so they go for things that are not risky. And the risk tolerance in investing in yourself is that as long as you get good in your personal development, there is no risk. As long as you get good in your skills, there is no risk. The only place there is risk is business. And the more developed you are in the business, the less risk there is in the business. The less developed you are, the more risk. Like if I had done internship, what do you call it? Apprenticeship in oil business for 7 years, I wouldn't have given Ayo my money and I would never lost a dime in oil because I've learned the secret. So the more you jump into a business you've not learned, the more you'll be ready to fail and start that business all over again. And most people that succeed in business succeed like after 3 failures of business. There's no successful businessman that has never lost a business. The only people I know that have not lost a business and still lose businesses in the same business is Igbo traders. Because Charis did his 7 years apprenticeship, was settled, started business, lost everything. He was so broke, I told you on this channel, he was doing this weighing scale for 10 kobo, I mean 1 kobo then to survive. But because he is the asset, he learned the business, an opportunity came, he started the same business again. Because when you are the skill, you can always exploit opportunity. For instance, I have the skill of selling phones. If my phone shop burns and I go to some Apple and say, I can sell phones so much, give me $1 million phone on credit. They'll ask me, how are you sure you can sell? I say, let me sell for you for free for 6 months in your own shop. If you are impressed, you give me my goods, I go to my shop. Then in their own Apple shop, I start selling because I am the selling machine. The skill of selling does not leave. That's why the best investment is in yourself. No thief can steal your skills. No economy can end your skills. So when that happens, you are so secured that you start again. And that's why you are the best security. And remember, the vehicle must be so secured that you never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. So any opportunity that has the risk tolerance of high risk tolerance is not one you should put your hard-earned time and money. So that is risk tolerance. And everybody that calls himself an investor or entrepreneur must be willing to take risk because the highest paying investments involve risk. Question number 10, finally. Idris Taiwo, yeah?
Do active and passive investments approaches differ, and which is more suitable for different investors?
Ask it again. You say what?
How do active and passive investment approach differ?
Approach differ.
Yes.
Ah,
And which is more suitable for different investors?
I thought that was what I was teaching. Please ask another question. I just mentioned that active profit is more profit you make with your direct investment involvement, while passive is what you make without your direct involvement. And you want me to repeat myself? Please look for another question. Any question I've taught during the lesson that people want me to repeat myself like a broken record are not welcome. Next question, please. The last question. Please, if you didn't attend the lecture, from your question, we know you are not paying attention. Uh, don't bring out your leg. Don't expose yourself. That was what I I explained. So rewind the lecture and play. Next question, please. Let's not deny important people opportunity to ask questions. Question number 10.
Jimmy,
Mm-hmm.
what role does ESG, environmental, social, and government consideration play in modern investment decisions?
Nothing. There is no role ESG plays in investment. What's her name? Temitope. Temitope. When I was here kissing and kissing and kissing and kissing, where were you? Is this how much you don't like kissing, Temitope? Confucius say life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. One thing I will not do in this channel is to deceive you with intellectualism and professional jargons just to make you feel good. What's the business? The 3S I said every investment vehicle must have. Must be secured, it must be simple, must be sustainable. If it is not secured enough for the environment not to affect it, what concerns the environment with treasury bills? What concerns social the factor with treasury bills? What concerns the government with treasury bills? These vehicles I gave you, all of them are simple, all of them are secured, all of them are sustainable. What concerns your personal development with environment, with social, and with government? Whether it is Idi Amin's government that is in government, I'll still develop my skills. Whether it is non-government that is government, whether it's not a democracy and dictatorship or dictator cow, I'll still develop my skill. It depends on you. So when it comes to investment, Temi Tokpe keys, keep it simple and stupid. A stupid person does not know what is ESG. It's not a 6-year-old does not know what is ESG. Please go back to that slide. If it's confusing, I love the picture you use. That man that is confused. If it confuses you, you will lose money. ESG will make you lose money. Temi Tope. If you get confused after Albert Einstein, you see the man, he eye self. Temi Tope, see this man eye now. Chai. Keep going back also. If you get confused, it's after Albert Einstein's quote on compound interest. Have you seen it? From the man eye, you go know self, say in they confused. Where you see this man self? Now Temitope uncle. Temitope, is this your uncle? See the eye now, see it now. If you get confused in any investment, your money will get loose and get lost. Money stands on understanding and flees from complication and confusion. Any investment that involves ESV is complicated. Money go run. Grammar, no be him be investment. We no come here to learn grammar. I am good in grammar. I was one of the best English students of my class. But grammar, no they pay. Waiting they pay. Now investment. So if you get confused, like hey, this man face, please let's screenshot this and post and send to Temitope as Temitope, tell me the truth. This man, she unclear any. Eh? Please let's not confuse. Once it's complicated, once a 6-year-old cannot understand your investment, please all this una two go school without money, now they cause confusion. You go school finish, who they sell ordinary parts for Ladipo, get money past you. He don't know all this ESV. What he know we say, he go Germany, go import in parts. Come Ladipo, come sell in parts. Some don't even import. What he knows is that OKK and Sons import the part. He goes to OKK and Sons, buy parts, put in a shop, sell to you, collect profit. What is complicated there? What do you concern her with ESV? So please, when you look for part of what uh, the professional or investment consultant used to confuse us is those professional jargons. They make investment look so complicated so that you say, Kai, I no go fit do this thing. Can I give you money to invest for me? They'll not tell you they will charge you 7% fees or those fees. So because their livelihood depends on professional fees, they make it so complicated that you hand them over their money. The last time I talked about why every graduate should do menial job, I talked about ordinary storage of palm oil and ginger. Wetin concern ESV for those simple things. I talked about selling pure water. Wetin concern ESV with pure water. Everybody gets thirsty every day, whatever government is in power. So please, let's end with this note of this man. Please put the man again. If you get confused in any investment, your money will get loose and your money will get lost. Money stands on understanding and flees from complication and confusion. Once it confuses you, the money go con loss. In the interest of making for no loss, kiss it. Keep it short, simple, and stupid. Make it for no loss. And with that, we come to the end of today. I was thinking that we are going to ask questions, but because of time, I wonder who is fast forwarding this time. Maybe because our video fine today. They are fast forwarding the time so that they can stop my shine because I'm really shining in this video me. So please, those 10 people that asked the questions, we're going to give them 30,000 each, including Temi Tokbe and excluding that person that was asking me passive and active income that I presented during the presentation. To show that you attended the presentation, please don't ask questions already treated during the presentation. And then your questions must not be limited to the topic of the day. If you have a boyfriend that is maltreating you, you can ask questions on relationship or boyfriend instead of dying in silence. Some of you want me to mentor you. You want me to counsel you. This is your opportunity. Come here, ask that question. If you are not confident for your name to be called, you can just say, please keep me anonymous. I have somebody that wants to kill me in the house. What should I do? We'll treat your questions here. One of the things I said in my last presentation is how nature tends to conceal simple things that are obvious to the eyes, to our open eyes, even when our eyes are open. And it was Oswald Sanders that said that eyes that look are common, but eyes that see are rare. One of the most shocking things I see is the simplicity of investment and how much complications and complexities were built around that simplicity called investment. And the greatest analogy I can give is the simplicity of sowing a seed, nurturing a seed, weeding the seed, watering the seed, and having the harvest. It's as simple as that. But most investments are even more simpler. They are not like the annual seeds or monthly seeds that will have to weed all the time and nurture. They are like the perennial seeds of an acorn that a sower goes and throws to the ground and forgets about it, and it sprouts into an oak tree that will grow to not only give wood, shelter, and a lot of resources, but give birth to thousands and thousands of acorns every year. It's like a palm fruit which you take and plant in the ground, and the palm tree begins to grow. The first year, there's no fruit. Second year, there's no fruit, and it continues But by the time it starts bringing out fruit, to bring fruit in season and out of season, probably for the next 100 years, and because most of us don't live up to 100, it will outlive us. Compare that to land. And Rebecca Kiyosaki started with 1 unit of a housing real estate unit in 1987. And 30 years later, he doesn't have one. He has 15,000 units of those real estate units making money for him. So investment, the best investment vehicles are so simple, are so secured, are so sustainable that their simplicity can make you neglect them because common sense is no longer common. And when they tell you all you need to do is to just sow and wait, it sounds too simple that you want to accelerate this process of the seed multiplication or seed germination, and you run into what we call seed digging destruction syndrome, where your seed is supposed to germinate in 3 days, but because you are impatient, you dig it out by the second day when it has started germinating but not fully germinated, and the seed dies in your hands. Impatience and lack of understanding has killed so many investment opportunities due to this seed digging syndrome, where we dig out our investment. You are told to invest in personal development that it will make you a better you, but because you want to become better overnight, you start reading and you read one book and you read it once and you expect that this one book you read once will make you a millionaire. If it was that easy, how come those of us with libraries are not trillionaires? It takes the number one skill that is the mother of all skill to create the real value in investment, and that is repetition is the mother of all skill. It is not what you do once in a while that gives the magic of investment. It is what you do persistently over time. And as Warren Buffett said, if you're not going to own a stock for 10 years, then don't bother owning it for 10 days. How many of us are willing to be patient for 10 days to nurture our investment and ourselves? Many people will tell you 10 years is too long. But if you check the last 10 years, you have achieved nothing. Jumping from one quick, get rich quick scheme and get rich quick opportunity to the other. And instead of jumping up and coming down, why not grow up and stay up? And it's as simple as just starting the investment today. Little drops of water, they say, make a mighty ocean. The greatest investment discipline in the world is not the vehicle you invest in. It's not how long you wait for your investment. It's not how well the investment opportunity ROI percentage is. The greatest investment attitude, character, and skill in the world is consistent investment. A part of all you earn must go into your investment. And when their ROI come back, they must go back to keep compounding and compounding until it forms a mighty flood gate of ROI that will be too much for you to spend. And then you've hit the ultimate goal called financial freedom. We claim not to be patient with investments, but we are patient with complaining. We are patient with being broke. We are patient with jumping from one loss to the other. We are patient with our mediocrity. We are patient with our idiosyncrasy and lack of skills. We are patient with our comfort zone that is killing our dreams. We are patient with complaining about our government. We are patient with blaming the economy that the economy is not good. We are patient with saying it is difficult when the last 10 years, if we had started, would have broken the back of poverty and be financially free. And I'll end with what the Chinese people say. The best time to plant a tree is 5 years ago. The next best time is today. The best time to start investing and to have started investment towards your financial freedom was 7 years ago. The next best time is today. Investment is really easy if you dare to kiss it. Keep it simple and stupid. And it's really complicated, confusing, and causes loss if you dare to complicate it. If your 6-year-old cannot understand the vehicle, then not only is it a wrong vehicle, but you have confused yourself and confused your 6-year-old. Don't take anything I said today if you have not started investing, and I'll see you in your financial freedom.
Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you'll be glad you did. See you there. You're trying to push the car?
Yes.
Have you removed it from gear? Is it on neutral?
Yes.
The next thing, remove the handbrake, press it down. Now you push. Has it moved?
Thank you, sir.
You see, ignorance is like the handbrake of life. Without knowledge, you'll be pushing and putting so much effort and you go nowhere in the vehicle of investment. But with knowledge, you remove the handbrakes and you move. For more, transform your life. Jump onto my YouTube channel now. Subscribe.